Hey, welcome everybody. We're just hanging out. Gonna load up some Yakuza. Pick up where we left off.
Hey.
Is this Sega's title game now? I mean, what is their title game? Like their big name game that Sega makes?
Probably still Sonic. They just had Sonic Colors come out.
Sure.
Which was the new Sonic game.
But don't they make like Devil May Cry or something like that?
They don't make this. They make like, I mean, they have a few big modern titles, this being one of them. I don't know them all off the top of my head, but...
Right.
Well, they did just do Mario Sonic Olympics.
Right,
so, I mean,
true.
That was a year ago, but huge, right?
Big game, yeah.
Big game.
They actually do, they bought the people that do World of Warcraft.
Okay, that's huge.
Yeah, that's huge.
That's
but
really
you know, they didn't start that. They just bought the company.
But still theirs.
And they also
Well, they gotta do like a console version of it, because that would be awesome.
No, just online, because you know it's an online multiplayer game. Something else that they bought.
Oh man, this looks fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's like Grand Theft Auto 5.
Dude, so it's a turn-based. Guys, Key hasn't seen this at all.
This is a turn-based game?
Yeah, I'm BoosterShane. I'm over here at Whole Key still hanging out.
I'm Shadowberry Blast.
With Shan over here. So yeah, let's fight these guys. You'll see this. Right now,
So
I got...
like Final Fantasy?
Yeah.
No way!
And he hasn't built a team yet.
No
so.
wonder you like it. I didn't know you like turn-based games.
Oh, I'm obsessed.
Really? You like
Yeah.
Final Fantasy?
You know, I haven't played the Final Fantasy series, but I definitely need to.
Awesome,
I
man.
played it on the stream, yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, my family made fun of me for liking stuff like this.
Oh, I can't see chat, so if you want to have your phone out, maybe. You know,
We'll chat up here.
no, it's okay. I can't see that far. Yeah, I don't even remember where my guys are ranked at. So, I can do basic attacks. It's just like turn base.
Sure.
And I also have these skills. And so they use my mental powers, MP magic, right?
Sure.
But you know, they call it something different in this game.
Right.
And so this casts 6, obviously. And they use these quick time actions to help give you boosts.
That's fun.
And you can do that for blocking
Give you a
too.
little more extra.
Yeah, right. You know, now you're doing something.
Right.
You know, I do want you to see this hobo. So, one thing that's cool about this, so in RPG games, you got like a mage or you know some sort of healer.
Sure.
Well, this is modern. So this guy is a homeless guy, and so some of his powers are like this one, this pigeon ray.
Do gnarly
Oh, I gotta do pigeon
Okay,
ray.
pigeon ray.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So here we go.
It's gonna be rated. Oh, that's awesome.
And that's actually one of his most powerful attacks.
I see that.
I've also got chat up now, so
Thanks.
I'll be able
So
to
you walk with this group the whole time, like Final Fantasy. It's not just as one dude.
Yeah. So you can also get other team members.
Sweet.
You
but,
increase your party.
online
Adachi
multiplayer?
is always your first dude.
No online. They do have online mini games. The big thing with this game, and I'm really hoping we unlock some of this stuff, are the mini games. Like I was telling you about this is the game that has the business management.
Oh God, I would love that.
Yeah.
It's
It also
insanely
has.
addictive too.
Yeah.
I bet. I find turn-style games to be more addictive. I really do.
There's also he already did the can collecting mini game, which you literally like bike around a cart trying to pick up cans and before the other guys do and ramming them to get their cans.
That's hilarious.
And then you got to get back before the timer goes up.
And this was released when? What year was this?
Last year.
Yeah, almost a year ago, like November of last year.
So this is kind of where
So
we
have they
live
all
right
been
now.
turnstile?
No, most of them are.
I remember being like able to like just punch people.
Yeah,
Hey, press
punch
Y,
people.
press Y. This is where we get a little secret conversation, a little Easter egg.
Yeah, and because of this, you can increase your bond points,
Like James Bond.
like friendship bonds.
Sure. I know.
And the cool aspect about that is, once you level it up, that like you could build your party up. So if I take one of my guys out, because I can only have 4 primary members in my party. So let's say I have 6 guys and I put them on the bench.
Well, you only have 3 right now, right?
Yeah, I'm very early in the game.
Okay.
This is only day 3 for this.
Oh wow. Okay.
So we've probably only played like 6 hours of this so far.
Okay.
And so if you level up the bond, if I put someone on the sidelines, he will still gain XP.
Okay.
And the higher level you have, the more XP he'll gain.
Sweet.
So he's still getting the benefit of what the party's getting.
That's awesome.
And also,
Well, how many can you have on the
gives
bench?
you-
Well, I don't know how many characters are at right now. We're chapter 9 of like 15 or 16.
in a different game.
So a little bit more than
Not in
halfway.
this
Not
one.
in this
Yeah, not
one.
in this one.
And we've unlocked 5 members right now.
And that's not, and so, but you use 4 of those, so only
But
one's
you
on
can
the
only
bench.
have
Yeah,
4,
cool.
yeah. Yeah, and Adachi, he gets personality skills as well. And
He's the main character.
yeah. So as you increase
Or
your bond,
Ichiban, you mean.
Ichiban. What did I say? Did
Adachi.
I say Adachi?
I thought you
always
said
say
hibachi.
I always say
I'm joking.
Adachi.
So yeah,
Ichiban.
so Ichiban, which means number 1 in Japanese. So he's number
Does it
1.
really?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, that's
So-
kind of a
so who-
joke
who
within
does
the
make
game.
This game?
So this is a studio called Ryuru Studios.
This
I don't know.
almost looks like it would be like more of a computer, like something. Is it on console only game?
It's on everything, I believe.
Awesome.
Everything modern.
I don't know if you, is it on Steam?
I'm sure it's on Steam. I don't know, honestly.
Is anything?
I'm playing it on
interactive?
Xbox.
Like, can you get on
Tons of shit, man.
a bike and ride
No,
it?
nothing like that. But anything in battle. So like right now,
That
I'm.
sign you could throw it or something.
Yeah, but it's all. See, I just used the cone
Oh,
right there,
yeah.
and it just took out a bunch of guys. That was pretty sweet. And so if I can hit them while they're on the ground too, that causes extra damage with
It's
just
got
a
an
normal
umbrella, man. That's hilarious.
Oh, it
That's
still
awesome.
says Sonic the Hedgehog CD. I'm gonna change the title. Maybe it's just 'cause I-
That's weird. I actually changed the title before I went live.
maybe it's because I need to reload my screen.
No, I don't. I have no idea. I didn't change it to Sonic CD, so I think that's automatic. Maybe they recognized it.
Oh yeah, my Xbox does that. Yeah. So I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh, there we go. Here's the sign.
Okay, thanks, Bacon. It's just my phone being dumb. Thank you, Bacon.
Wow, that game audio looks really loud. Let me turn that down.
So where they're at on level 10, how do you know how high they can go?
Hey, look, you learned a job skill.
Hey, all right.
Down.
So, I believe you can go as high as you want. One cool thing.
So like 99 or
I don't know.
Yeah,
200?
I mean,
Wow.
I mean, I have no idea how high you can go. I haven't like looked too much
Sure.
far into the game because I want to experience
Well, the one that
it.
you're doing, the further one.
Yeah.
What level are you on those guys?
29.
That's pretty high.
And we haven't really played a lot of the story. We keep getting sidetracked by a lot of stuff. And there's sub-stories
I'm a
and...
bit of a completionist.
Yeah, me too.
I get sucked up in the side stories.
I'm a
and
100%er.
Dude.
Like I've had those games like you're 98%. And
Yeah.
there's like those weird little. Well, you need to find this one item lost in a hit, and it's like fuck it, I gotta do it.
Dude, Shane, I've got to go on one sub-story just to show Key how just cheesy they are.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
They're
some of the sub-stories are
hilarious.
Well,
pretty...
you were telling me
It's
that
like
the
Twin
mini games on
Peaks
this were
cheesy.
the cool. Like, was it this one with the mini
Well, the
games?
Yeah.
mini games are fun, but some of the sub-stories are just crazy cheesy.
Well, and hilarious, too, because there's one, like, we had to stop a guy public urinating into the river. You
yeah, that
know.
happened on the last stream, I think.
You had to stop him.
Had to stop him.
Like that, yeah, they're just crazy. But some of them, they'll get
Coda,
cheesy and
go lay
snappy,
down,
and they'll
buddy.
play this most dramatic music, and it's just hilarious.
Kota, go.
And we solve all our problems with our fists, so of course we're going to do that now. There is more dialogue and cutscenes in this game than probably the last 3 games that I've played combined.
Oh yeah. You know how I feel about that. I am not a
But
big fan of that.
I agree, but I think since this game offers so much that's different, it's kept me so involved that I'll put up. And like I said, the cutscenes and stuff are so ridiculous at times where you're just like,
Right. That's how GTA is. Like
Yeah.
I can deal with theirs because sometimes
They're
just
ridiculous.
goofy, fun stuff.
yeah. Like these guys, I got to fight them because they didn't get jobs.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah, the job aspect of this is really cool because you can change, like if your guy's a mage, now we can change it to something else here at this job factory.
Oh, shit.
Job factory.
They all look like this. Why are they all in uniforms and shit?
So Ichiban, he actually thinks he's in a turn-based game. The one he keeps quoting is Dragon Quest. That's like his favorite game is Dragon Quest, I guess.
Okay.
And so he's, he keeps making references that he's a hero of this RPG game. And so in his mind, anytime they go into battle, they transform. But we're about to see when we change our jobs, he's going to transform too.
Okay.
Let's
The job factory.
in the job factory. That's right.
Oh, it's great. It's called Hello Work.
Hey.
Perfect.
Man, these
Why
guys
is
are
the Dachi
strong.
on the ground? Damn.
Right? Oof. Let's get him while he's on the ground. Maybe we're going to take him out.
Ooh, wow. I like how these passerbys are
Just walking around. It's not a big deal. Oh, that's something that here I'll show once I do this. And so, you can have side effects. Not only can you get sick, but this bleeding is a side effect. So next time it's my turn, I'll take damage automatically because I'm bleeding.
I see.
So they'll have those types of...
I like how it just keeps
Oh, he's almost dead.
pumping out with your heartbeat.
Right.
Yeah. And they actually have stuff, of course, like any JRPG, where you can put on a bandage for your turn, and stop the bleeding.
Yeah.
But you really actually
Healing,
never have to.
you can heal.
Yeah.
You can buy food,
Oh, in fact,
and that's how you heal.
You should show Nanba's magic healing. This is
Oh,
hilarious.
Namba's magic is so funny. Okay. All right, let's go get a job, guys. For real? Yeah. Hello, work awaits. Exactly. First thing I'm going to do, this is pretty cool. I do love this aspect. So you have a camera phone, and I can take selfies, of course.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Camera's out. Yeah. Where are you guys? Me and my bros.
Look at that smile in the front.
There we go. All right.
That's pretty funny.
Now we're ready to go to work. Oh, let's save. Always be saving. And so we started off as a homeless guy. Not started off, but quite early in the game we started off as a homeless
This guy right here was.
Yeah, and so he still has some homeless traits, like he can search under pop machines and stuff for coins.
Yeah, you're kind of still homeless. You're living with Nanba and that.
But you can
place.
build up to be
You're
like a
homeless
business
right now.
empire dude and shit, right?
Oh yeah,
So,
absolutely, yeah.
But yeah, you're literally still homeless right now.
Yeah. Wait, I think I finally got residence, right? Yeah, we finally have a place
Have
to
you
sleep.
talked to you've done all that shit?
Yeah. Yeah, we've done all that stuff. And so previously in this game, this guy here, he helped give us our first job, which wasn't a real job. We didn't know he was the manager of this Hello Workplace. That's a staffing agency.
Okay.
So off the books, because they had to turn us down because we were homeless. We didn't have an address. I know it's kind of shitty, but that's their policy. But anyway, he was like, hey, there's this kind of gig. And so he sends us to this bar where we have to offer protection. And we do that, and we impress this woman so much that she gives us a residence to stay at. And so now we can return back to Hello Work so we can get jobs.
I see. I see. So we're just returning now to get jobs.
And now we're just realizing, wait, this is the same guy. Director, this is the guy that helped us out. And so how we know these guys is Ichiban, our main guy. He was in prison. He took the fall for his Yakuza gang, for one of their higher up guys. And when he gets out in 18 years, the whole world's changed. And not only just the world, but his gang is like became traitors and now sided with the other evil gang. When he finally tracked down his boss shot him, and they dumped him off in this hobo land. That's where we meet the guy on the right, who's a homeless guy. And the guy on the left is cop, ex-cop now, but he was a cop when he was the only person to meet us outside of prison when we got out. So the story has been deep. I'll try to keep everyone up the best I can.
So is Dragon Quest like the old? Is he talking about like the old?
Yes, like the NES game.
Right. So is that when he went to prison like that long?
Yeah, he actually went to prison 2000 to 2001 New Year night.
Okay.
Like the very next day, 2001, he turned himself in for the crime.
I see.
And so now they're telling us we have to work at this soap land, which is like this prostitution place.
Like a brothel.
A brothel, bathhouse.
And we're like, man,
okay,
let's do it.
In fact,
let's go nail this interview.
Yeah, this game is very, very much in favor of prostitution. We defend lots and lots of bathhouses.
And eventually, I was hoping I could do it now, but I can't. So let's try to race through this, and we'll stop. We'll right. We'll try to do some of the fun stuff too. But there's a lot of really cool stuff. So like when I come back and I can change my job at a whim.
So you can't drive?
No, but I can use taxi cabs. I know. That's the one thing where they were like, this is definitely different than GTA. You cannot drive around.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going over there.
But it's great because then it's more like that turn-based RPG where you have the encounters.
You have to walk the overworld. You got the encounters.
Yeah, you can avoid some encounters, but you know, it's awesome that way. And then you level up, you level up with more and more encounters.
And also
so
just looks super funny when you're just
running, right?
Chucking down the road fast.
Gotta say, it's so cool seeing this on your TV. Your TV is freaking huge. Oh my lord.
Oh, you'll love this. I'm glad you're here to see this. Because this is a riff on Pokemon.
I see that. Who's that Sujimon?
Yeah.
I seen it.
And I don't get the references, but I guess even like quotes, like even the theme song, I guess there's a lyric.
I got that reference.
Okay.
Who's that Sujimon?
Yeah.
That's what Pokemon. Who's that Pokemon?
There you go.
So all
That's
the
what this is all going to be about.
that you encounter, you pick up like Sujimon. So you gotta get them.
He's doing his joyful jig. And so they'll have weird moves like that, you know. It's awesome.
It's awesome.
Pyro Belch. Oh, that's hilarious. I've done that. Somewhere.
Well, I would hope not. I would hope you would have never done that to someone.
You gotta set your shortcut.
I know, I need to. Dang, he's a strong guy. I still access the menu because I can't remember what they are. Yeah, because you can set your shortcuts for all your powers to your D-pad. Oh my god.
Oh my lord.
And so now that I'm silenced, that guy, Namba, he can't use any of his powers. Job rank up.
Fearless command.
I love it. Always learning something new.
Where is this happening at?
So this is in, was it Yokohama, Japan? Yeah. So it's like a fictional place that's south of Tokyo.
But a lot of the landmarks are based on real.
So I guess this guy is based on a Pokemon character, a professor character?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, Professor Oak. Well. Oh, he's got the Pikachu. Yeah. Murasaka. Sujiman Sensei. So Pokemon Sensei. Right. I know it's gonna have. You're gonna go there. He's gonna have 3 balls. One's got a Bulbasaur. One's got a Squirtle.
Okay.
And one's got a Charmander. And you're gonna go to pick him, and he's gonna be like, "Nah, man, we done gave all those away. But I got this weird one that I gave away, and people gave it back because nobody wanted it, and that's Pikachu."
Oh, nobody wanted Pikachu?
Nobody wanted Pikachu, man.
But everybody wants Pikachu.
Well, they do after you get it. That's how it works.
Now that you're playing with the ball, and everybody else wants the ball.
That's right.
Well, let's see what happens. So we're going to his lab. Let's see how accurate.
That's how the Pokemon game went away. That's for sure.
I don't know if we can see the loading. I don't know if it's on this one. Okay.
Yeah, it said now let
There's they have these 8-bits.
Oh, the Pokemon
That one
Center.
didn't have it though.
It's a fully functional research lab. This is hilarious. It's a fully random office. It's funny because Pokemon are pocket monsters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what Pokemon stands for.
That makes sense. Pocket
Cody.
monsters, Pokemon.
Right. Kona, go! This is ridiculous. So it's like bad people that you gotta hunt down.
So all the enemies are Sujimon. So
I
every
see.
time you beat a new one, they get added to your Suji deck.
Pokedex, right? Of course, yes. Yes, your Pokedex.
And of course,
yes.
you know, the point of it is
To catch them all.
to catch
Of
them
course.
all.
You gotta catch them all.
You got to. And we do. We tried our hardest.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Well, at least there's not 151, because that's how many I had to catch.
I think that's exactly the amount there.
No, are you kidding me?
Yes, I think that we'll see exactly how many it is.
151.
I think that's exactly the number. I had no idea it went that deep. I don't know Pokemon.
I
well,
do.
so.
I'm a very Pokemon heavy person. Yes, and there's the original set of Pokemon. It's called the original 151, and those are the ones like that in the game you had to fill your Pokédex with.
Yeah. Oh, that is terrific.
Yeah. I've had a turbulent life. Man, there's that Marvel What If show I told you about.
Oh, yeah.
There's some episodes of that we should watch together that I think you'd like, but there's some that are just really bad. And there's this new one where they do Killmonger, which is Michael B. Jordan's black character, Black Panther.
Okay.
And it's like, what if he would have did something I can't remember. But the episode's okay. But
I do love Michael B. Jordan.
I've never heard him voice act before. Oh my god, it's so bad. Dude.
Oh, really?
It is like he is reading off of a piece of paper.
Maybe he is. Maybe he just phoned it in. Maybe he was just like.
Well, I don't think he's
I don't
ever
care
voice
about
acted.
this.
And I think there's
Makes
an actual
sense.
talent to it, man. I mean, you gotta give those
agree.
people credit.
You're right. You just go into
Because he
a
has no
small
passion.
little room
He's used to
with a
standing in front of him,
microphone.
right? He's
You
used
can't
to-
play off
man,
anybody. You
I
got
know,
a great point.
But it sounds hilarious. I think it's fun just to listen to the poke fun at Michael B. Jordan. Because I love him enough
Me
that
too.
like it's not like I really care.
Sure.
It's, you know, and it's a learning experience for him, you know.
Well, it sounds like I got.
And I'm glad he did it because he plays the character, you know.
Yeah,
So
exactly. I think that's really cool. That
Right.
They bring him back.
But if you go like listen to him, you know, say any of the lines he says in the movie, it's like, oh wow. And then I'm telling you, in that show, it's like he's just reading off a piece of paper. Like, it's like no one even told him, like, okay, what's happening in this scene is nothing. They're just like, all right, read this, Michael B. Jordan.
I wonder if he, didn't have the whole script and
Maybe
couldn't
not,
see it all.
probably.
Just had to. Who knows?
Right. But like I said, I think that voice acting is, those dudes deserve a lot of credit, and it just goes to show you that it's not something you could just step into and be great at all the time. But if he didn't have all the shit to it, then, he was fucked from the get-go, but...
Well, that's why, the great voice actors are the great voice actors, that's why a lot of the one of the ones that I think is incredible is I'm a big, Simpsons and King of the Hill fan.
Yeah, for sure.
And I love the fact that the person that does Bobby Hill, when they quit, the woman, Nancy Cartwright, I think is her name, who does Bart Simpson,
Yes.
comes in to do Bobby Hill.
Right.
That's amazing.
And that was the best Bobby.
Oh, right? There you go.
That's my purse.
I don't know
you. I love that show. That show is so great, man.
So now he's going to bring in these guys to show us.
Oh, there they are. See, I told you. So right there is Bulbasaur.
Okay,
that's Charmander. Bulbasaur
gosh,
is a grass type Pokemon.
Okay, so green.
Green.
That makes sense.
Charmander. That's
fire.
Turns into Charizard.
Okay.
He's
what's your
fire.
favorite color?
And then Squirtle is the little turtle. He turns into Blastoise in the end, and he's water.
So who would you pick?
This is a tough decision right here. I would say for sure the most powerful one would be the red one.
Okay.
Pokemon wise, not in this game, but
sure.
Pokemon wise, I would be a water trainer for sure.
So let's go blue.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I love Blastoise. He's awesome.
I think we have to fight him.
Yeah, we fight them all. It doesn't matter at all.
Well, like I said in the game, he ends up telling you like, oh, well, none of these are your choices anyway. Here's Pikachu.
Yeah.
So
I guess it's kind of like that because we just have to fight them all. It's like, this doesn't matter at all.
Right, exactly. Yeah, he literally lets you pick each one. So you pick like what you want first, and then he's like, oh no, actually you should have got here sooner because someone already claimed that one. And then you go to the next one and you click on it, he's like, nope, not that one either. It's like, are you kidding me?
I love it. That's
still gotta fight them all.
And that's kind of what this game does. It's a big nod to just about every RPG.
That's
and Pokemon
cool.
is an RPG.
It's one of the greatest of all time, to be honest, in my opinion.
Wow, these guys are really strong. Even though he's not sleepy, I'm going to go ahead and do this just so you can see it. His power nap, this is his healing.
In fact, I would argue that Pokemon is the best and the greatest Game Boy game ever.
There we go.
I think so.
I could see a very easy argument for that. Wow, he's actually not doing it.
It's
great.
probably the most selling for sure, but that doesn't really...
Good thing I grabbed that soup before I left. At the homeless shelter.
So they don't have no special water or fire or nothing? Okay, here we go. What do we got? What's he doing?
I don't know. We'll have to see his attack.
Oh, he's got red
Like
eyes.
a bomb?
Right? Like a blue bomb. We picked you, you son of a bitch. How dare you?
So
fire beats grass, right?
So that's
Yes.
green. There, yeah.
Fire beats grass, and then
that
you
green
can
right
figure
there?
the rest out.
You
Actually,
know?
water beats grass too, because you can overwater grass. So
Okay.
if you shoot, if you have a strong water Pokemon, if you blast a grass Pokemon, it can kill it, or knock it out. I guess Pokemon don't really die, but.
That's cool. Pokemon never die.
No, they just kind of get knocked out, and then you have to take them to the Poke Center and
The Poke Center.
right.
I love it.
And you have to heal them up.
Oh, he's got a bomb.
Hey, you okay?
Oh yeah, let's take a look at this. These guys are really strong. So one thing you can do when you get a big bond too is do these big combos. And each bond combo involves everybody on the
Tag
team.
team essence of mayhem. Did it to Charizard. Charmander.
Yeah, Charmander was tough. He's tough. He's got a really big.
Like I said, he's
hit
probably in the Pokemon thing. He would end up being the most powerful. The red one.
He seems like it.
And then the other two are pretty evenly matched. Venusaur, Blastoise.
And the only reason I knew the Pokemon order was because in the mini game for the business management, one aspect of it is not only is it about buying property and setting employees and that type of stuff, but one big part of it is after every 4 weeks or something like that. 4 periods, whatever. You have to go to a shareholders meeting. And that shareholders meeting, you have to fight back like a string of shareholders that are yelling at you for answers. And you do that by, you have certain ones, like money is represented by green. So if the money person is there, you have to attack them with your water person, your blue business person.
The green's attacked by red.
Yeah, see, I can't even keep track. Obviously, I'm not a Pokemon player. I can't even keep track of it.
I just have done a lot of board meetings.
Yeah, let's do a little Pyro Belch here.
Kev said, too bad there's not a Yakuza timer.
There's not any what?
A Yakuza timer.
Oh, wow. Yeah, right.
Said, too bad there's not a Yakuza
I should have
timer.
thought about it. But the only reason there's not, a big reason is I'm not going to complete this game on SegaCrew. It's such a long game.
Is there no way to get it to where for me, if in any way possible, that I would get it to where I could see my stream on where I'm playing, where I could see chat on my TV while I'm playing?
While you're still playing a game like this, a modern game like
while I'm
this?
streaming.
Probably not.
Right.
You'd have to have another monitor.
Right.
Yeah.
See, I just use my iPad, but
yeah. That's a big reason why we have a second monitor. Yeah.
I wish they made these TVs remember when split screen was a thing and everyone was hyped about it and then it meant nothing? That would be great right now.
Picture-in-picture, man.
Right? Exactly. Same thing. People were all hyped about that.
Well, think about when you play a game on Steam on PC, it has to take up full screen.
Has to take up full screen?
So
most of them anyway.
So if you have running OBS, you either have to have a second monitor or it's behind the game.
Is hidden.
You can't access it.
Right. That's crappy.
Collect lots of data, defeat lots of Sojimen, collect lots of data. See, you ever say that?
Yeah, for sure. It's all about the data.
Is it really?
Yeah. So
data really
yes.
in Pokemon?
Yes. So he's trying to.
I'm learning so much about Pokemon because of Yakuza.
So he doesn't know a lot of what's going on with. He's a professor trying to research Pokemon.
Okay.
But there's a bunch of Pokemon that are unknown.
Yeah.
So he's saying while you're out and you see him,
That's exactly
hit
what
a
he's
brother
saying
up
right
and
now.
let him know
That's
hey,
literally what the
I found a
Sushi Dex is.
Pidgey.
Wow. So I'm playing a Pokemon game because I'm playing this game.
Think about who you finally take this Sojimon
At least
to.
this shows that you would love
the little
Pokemon.
Furry little thingy. He
Oh, those
almost
are the
looks like a Pokemon.
Those are the
Oh, that's the
Tojo
Tojo.
pins.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that almost looks like a Pokemon.
I think it's just like an anime kind of character.
Yeah.
A anime character.
At least this shows you would like Pokemon.
Oh, yeah,
I think.
Yeah.
The Game Boy game, I think you would like it. Because it's like this, you just keep running around,
Well, Paul
and then
Saltine plays Pokemon.
Pokemon randomly run up on you, try to attack you, you battle them back, you can try to catch them if you want, or whatever, And then you fill up your Pokedex and you send it to Oak, and then when you go see him, he said he'd give you shit, Oak would give you free
Look at your
Pokeballs
smartphone.
and
Go look
shit.
at the Suji Dex. I want to see if it's 151.
Oh yeah. I gotta look at it anyway.
I mean, I would imagine it'd have to be, right?
252.
Oh, 252.
Okay, so they did up to the second generation. That makes sense.
So yeah, I gotta catch 252 of these motherfuckers.
Show him at least a restaurant.
That's what I'm doing. I need a
somewhere.
restaurant anyway. I'll let Key pick it out. All right, Key. This is what we got here. We got absolute tasty
takoyaki.
Takoyaki.
Cheese and spicy fish roll.
Onion.
What's the noodles down there? I'm digging the noodle look.
The saucy.
Oh yeah,
Yakisoba.
extra thick noodles. We want some of that with some thick cut poke.
So it looks like
We can't get no Jim Beam with it.
Yeah, we can get some Jim Beam. Highball here. We can get a beer. Oh, we can do this here, Yama and highball.
There you go.
Yeah, that looks classy as fuck. All right, let's check out.
See, look, here's my Pokedex right here. And see.
Whoa, 527.
Yeah, see, these are all the versions of Pokemon. So the original set was 151, and then the next set was 95. Does that add up to
252?
Yeah.
Well, 252 would have to be 101 more, right? Because if it's 151, then 252.
Yeah, you're right. So
it'd be 101.
So yeah, but there's some on here that they made me.
So it's 6 more than what the second generation gave you.
Right.
Okay.
But that may make sense with like some of the like hidden. There's like 5 hidden Pokemon.
Who knows? It doesn't have to be exact.
Right. But it's really cool.
It
actually.
is.
I
It's
love
pretty
that.
funny.
It makes me want to play this though, you know. Too, just because I like that they did that.
It's more of a background thing because you end up
For sure, but I
hitting
think it's
people
cool.
and- yeah.
Oh, this is hilarious right here. We got real pictures.
Right.
Coda, dude, take your cone and get out of here.
Yeah, the dog's interested in.
Get out of here.
Yeah, so this is our new job. Working at the brothel. It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it.
I agree.
And when you were talking about good voice acting, I love the voice acting in this game. It's just, even though I can't understand the Japanese, all the characters are hilarious.
Like this dude's voice right here.
No, it's perfect for
right.
it.
You can tell, right?
Yeah, right. It's definitely sleazy. Yes, you can, Namba. You gotta work here.
I'm just mad they didn't do a Pikachu reference.
So which one's Pikachu if he's not red, blue,
He's
or
yellow.
green?
He's yellow. Yeah.
You know Pikachu, come on.
Well, the color of him's yellow. I didn't
Yeah,
know
the
that
little yellow
represented
dude.
him as yellow. Well, sure, I know he's yellow, but I only thought there was only 3 like categories
Oh, like the
that could fit in.
elements
Yeah,
or
the
whatever.
elements. Yeah. So his element's his own element.
He's an electric Pokemon.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Duh.
Is he the
kidding, I
only
have no
electric
idea.
Pokemon?
No, there's a lot of other
Okay.
electric Pokemon.
Okay.
For sure. Let me grab this. There's a lot of other electric
So if you know red beats green and blue beats red, what beats yellow?
water,
Okay.
because it grounds
Makes sense.
electricity.
Okay.
And there's something else now that beats it. Like Mystic, or not Mystic, it's the purple one. Psychic can
I didn't know there was a
overpower.
set.
Yeah.
What color is Psychic?
It's purple, like Mewtwo, Mew.
Okay.
You know, those are Psychic.
I know there's this brother and sister with
Team Rocket.
Yeah. Aren't they purple? Are they wearing purple stuff? Maybe.
She has purple hair.
Okay, maybe that's.
And
what
they
I'm
have like
thinking.
purple R's for Team Rocket.
Okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Have you ever seen the animated
Team Rocket.
movie?
That sounds awesome. I think I root for those guys.
Yeah,
Don't they have the
yes.
cat too?
Yes, Meowth.
Man,
Meowth
see,
is
that's
awesome.
Why
Team
don't they
Rocket's
have
some of the
their
greatest
own?
villains ever made.
Why don't they have their own show? I'm Team Rocket.
こう見えても俺10年くらいこの業界にいたんでね何でもやりますよなんなら街でキャストのスカウトもやりますどうでしょうとは言っても他の方たちは
Kota.
Alright, so we can kind of breeze through this. There's a group in Japan called Bleach Japan, and they're there to bleach the gray zones, which are these types of businesses that skirt the law, that are illegal but are able to keep their legal statuses, and they're trying to get rid of them, like the prostitution stuff. And now that we're hired here, we can't allow that. Am I rocking?
We was just picking up some people.
Oh, I see. Thank you.
That's funny. Now that we work here, we can't be putting up with this shit.
Right? I live and die for this
They
place.
literally
now.
hired us to prevent this kind of shit.
Now that they paid me.
Right.
なあおい
Tear down. I'll take your job. Let's do it, Ichiban.
Go. Now. Everybody. Put your butt up.
I know, they just want to be in the room. These
Oh,
big
I know,
dogs.
they're so cute.
And they're the biggest dogs ever, too.
Let's see what they think about the cherries.
Alright.
Yay.
Let's go, dude. Ah, thank you.
I gave it to the while that she went.
It's because it's so tart. Yeah, so Key liked the apple pie, but Alicia
Cherry.
was or cherry pie. Excuse me.
Yeah, Alicia
Was
wasn't
on.
a fan.
Yeah, she wasn't a fan.
はい
She never had cherry pie either.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy that neither one of us had?
I can get that cherry pie, even though it's like a staple, like American
Yeah, right.
tradition. It can be so tart that a lot of people
Standoffish.
kind of it's standoffish.
Yes.
It's not quite as welcoming and as inviting as an apple pie.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Honestly,
you're
It's
getting that
definitely
cinnamon.
like America's pie. for
Homey.
sure.
Yeah, apple pie.
That's
on
funny because like American
pumpkin
pie,
pie.
the movie,
Okay.
you know what pie is on the front of that?
No, what's the?
Cherry.
Oh, it's
Is it
cherry,
cherry?
yeah.
Pie, yeah.
I mean, that makes sense.
Probably for the red though.
Cherry.
Well, and
Red
honestly,
Robin.
I think I'd rather mine
Oh, come on.
in a cherry than an
Stop.
apple. Well, isn't that what it's used for? It's not my fault. It's the movie's fault.
And I was gonna make pie too. I
I thought you were making cake,
can't.
so don't give me that. American cake.
Gotta make mini
Did you
pies
hear about
just
the
to
new
make sure no one
American-
fucks them.
Did you hear about the new American Cake movie coming out?
Oh Lord.
Yeah, can't ever make cake again now. All right, talkie.
なあ
I forget how he convinces him, so I hope you weren't.
That is so funny. You're just blowing right past
I
Mr.
am.
Wong's story.
I am.
Movie that Jerry Seinfeld's making about the guys who invented Pop-Tarts.
Oh, you were telling me about this.
I
Yeah.
still want to see that. I'm excited for that.
Well, Pop-Tarts, I mean, are pretty awesome.
Right? It's an American classic.
You know,
The handheld pie.
I'm a sucker for just about any pastry.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
doubt.
sure. In fact, why are we talking about pastry? I just want to go bake something so bad.
In fact, Pop-Tarts are,
Coda.
looking back as a kid, have to be like one of the greatest tricks on the American parents and worldwide, I guess, as they're sold there ever. Because think about it as a kid, it's like, wait, this is considered breakfast?
Oh, hell yeah.
You're going to give me one of these heading out the door to
Oh, dude.
school?
My favorite was toaster strudel.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
My sister's a
man.
warmed up Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
Almost damn near.
Flaky.
Well,
But
there's
that's the
this.
thing is
They
that
came with the ice.
I did like those, but you had to microwave those.
No, you toast them.
Toast.
Put 'em
Or
in
toast them,
Whatever.
that's what I
Yeah,
meant.
Yeah, you put 'em in the toaster.
But with Pop-Tarts,
You can eat them raw.
Yeah,
Or whatever.
yeah.
you want.
Usually I was running
They
so
were kind of
late
better
that I was taking them out the door.
Yeah.
And so I definitely
Oh
ate
no, I
them
made
more
time
raw.
for toaster strudels.
Yeah. I
You made time for
yeah.
toast. You got to.
You gotta make time
It
for
didn't matter
toast
how
strudels.
old I was.
We're making an ad right now. You gotta make time
Make
for
time
toast
for
and
toast.
This is
strudels.
it right now, as this game's
Dude,
But
I
that-
was like 9 years old.
That
and it was
reminds
like,
me-
I'd rather make toaster strudels than brush my teeth. I don't care.
When you said the biggest trick on America, that reminds me of the guy who I can't remember his name, but he had multiple things that they used him to market for a lot of big stuff, how doctors at some point started telling people they should eat bacon and eggs for breakfast,
Okay.
and that was a big thing, and it was because he marketed it because when he went to farms, what they had too much of and couldn't sell was bacon and eggs.
So
and
push
they were
that.
giving it away,
Yeah.
and so that's how they did it. It's
There you
kind of
go.
like with oh man,
Probably a
there's
lot of
that.
stuff.
Lucky Strike. You know what Lucky Strike cigarettes
The
are?
cigarettes. Yeah.
Yes. So in some year, I don't know, the 70s or whatever, or 50s, I don't know when it is, but there's the Lucky Strike cigarette, and at the time, all the cigarette companies were trying to direct their sales and marketing towards women because they had sold all men on them, but now they needed to sell women, and Lucky
Sure.
Strike was the lowest on selling to women. And when they did surveys, they found out that women didn't choose Lucky Strike because of the color.
The color of the filter.
The color of the coral green or whatever it was. So that year, this same dude, the bacon and eggs dude, throws the biggest party, this Great Gatsby party, and the theme of the color theme of the party
It's
is
that green.
yes, and Lucky Strikes becomes the number one
you go.
woman selling. Yeah,
That's so funny.
that's what it
I
reminds me
do
of.
know that
He
with
did that with-
Marlboros, the Reds, they couldn't sell. When they first came out, they couldn't sell them, and so they're like, "Oh, let's remarket them." Oh, they have the red,
And the dark,
tip.
the brown.
the
like,
brown.
tan.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
So let's market them towards women with the lipstick, and so they can hide the lipstick on the filter. And
That's funny.
they really started trying to push it towards women. with
That's
that one.
funny.
So I'm sure there's all that type of stuff.
Little marketing.
All right, for anyone that missed that, because everybody missed it, because I totally just skipped all that text. Our hottest babe that's pulling in the most money hasn't been showing up for work.
At the soap
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, so our
We're gonna have to go slap
boss
a bee up, huh?
thinks that maybe she's making money out,
On the side?
yeah,
She's side hustling us.
side hustling us.
That's not good.
And so
That's never
we're
good.
going to go.
He wants us to go though.
We're just gonna
Yeah,
check
he's
it
got to
out.
watch the store.
Well, I know, but I mean,
He just wants
Okay.
us to watch and see what's going
okay,
on.
if we see her side hustling, does he want us to slap her up or something?
No. We're just gonna play detective.
Okay, all right, we're just peeking around.
Yeah, he's gonna slap her.
And you
Hey,
knocked this
he's
dude
a
off
nice guy.
You knocked that dude off his cell phone conversation. You see that? he was fully talking to someone. You rammed into him and he was like, it just put his phone down and started walking.
That's
Oh, it's hilarious. When you're in a pharmacy,
Now.
there will be different people that you'll hear talking. You go around the aisle and it's someone on their phone. And if you get too close to them, they'll pull their phone down and get all weirded out. And and they'll walk away, and then they'll get back on their phone and start
Right.
talking again.
That's great.
It's the detail.
On
of the
GTA
things.
5, they'll do, you start shooting or something, like people will start recording it on their
Yeah.
Really? I don't
Yes.
think I've ever noticed
No,
that.
I have seen someone on this game pull out their phone and record
Oh yeah?
during a
Have
battle.
you?
Yes.
Dang. I guess I haven't
And I've
noticed it
seen
on
people
either game.
cheering. Yeah, kick it.
I have. I think I have seen
あれ見
that.
てみろ
Oh, there she is.
菜の葉だよし早速問い詰めようぜバカ素直に裏引きを認める
I
わけ
knew
ね
they
え
was
だろ
gonna slap her up.
問い詰めんのはこっちが証拠を
I knew it.
We're trying to get evidence first. We're trying to get evidence.
But what better way to get evidence than by
Slapping her, roughing
slapping and
her up.
rubbing somebody up a little bit, you know?
Because she's not going to tell us
The
the truth.
classic Yakuza way.
Sure, but she's just going to tell us what she wants us to hear because we're slapping her around.
Yeah, we're not,
We're not getting
Humphrey
true.
Bogart.
Fine. I thought we were pimps or something, man. I don't know what we are.
あの男
We're
裏引き相手だ
Ichiban.
Yeah, we're something different. We're heroes in our Dragon Quest video game.
証言が取れるかもしれねえな
We just happen to have to work at this
こっから
brothel
じゃ
at
何
this
も聞こえ
moment.
ねえぞ春日スマホ持ってるな俺に電話かけろ分かった
I'm really hoping I get to learn Japanese from playing this
Hoping
game.
it'll sink
I'm hoping it sinks in. I hope that's how it works.
Well, if you do, I promise you I will immediately be buying this game. Just so I can learn Japanese as well.
That would be amazing. Like, you know, it's I know it's tough because like I hear it, you know, the way my English brain functions. So like this one woman, she says something as she crafts, and all I can hear is static pow. So that's what I say every time she does it. I'm like, static pow.
That's
And
hilarious.
so, you know, I
I
can't.
do that kind of stuff all the time though, and I love it. And I just live with it.
And it's like
And I'll go out and I'll say it in public.
It's so
You know, like
odd, too. It's so different
You're
from
right.
static
I'm
power.
gonna
Because
start
it's just so
incorporating
silly.
static pow.
Right, you got to. Like you know, you hitting up on the elevator. Static pow! Make it right.
Yes.
Ding!
Yeah. Yes. That is now my catchphrase.
手渡しの瞬間を抑えてからだ
Are you lacking dryer sheets?
So now so this guy shows up and we think we caught her, but the problem is he's propositioning her.
So, well,
for
how we
money.
tapped them though?
So they stashed a phone by the plant next to them, and
Okay.
so they have it on the other end because they called it her.
But wasn't she already sitting there?
She was, but Adachi walked by to the restroom and just kind of
Put
dumped
it in
it.
the
Got it.
plant.
Yeah, there it
Yeah, I
is.
see.
And so now we're finding out that he's actually propositioning her for money, and so we're like, what?
Yeah.
でも完璧に
What's going on here?
That's exactly how we sound. What's going on here?
大丈夫
What's going on here? Try my best Fred from Scooby Doo.
お父さんもあなたも慣れますから
See anything that has audio track, I definitely
その
will
方がいい
skip through it. But like just the text ones, I'll kind of shuffle through.
Yeah, for sure.
さあもう行きなさい
But what's cool is this is one of the restaurants, you know, we can visit, eat. Do you remember what's on the Pockets menu?
Pocket Cafe has anything. They've got pancakes, parfait,
尋常な額じゃねえぞ
coffee,
You got Pop Tarts?
steamed milk,
聞こえてるんじゃ
there's all kinds of
事
stuff.
件ってどんな
Do they have more? Are they the place that has like a few different coffees, like blended coffee?
Yeah,
Very cool.
steamed milk.
Very cool.
Can you access like the internet and stuff on your phone?
The only thing they have is like one thing that for like downloadable content, you can buy all your upgrades and stuff through your phone.
Sure.
And you'll get like emails occasionally, but not really later.
What kind of DLC do they have on this?
折れちゃった
I mean they got a bunch of like crazy stuff. One thing that
Like,
we
is it
got,
just more levels or more, or like clothing and stuff?
yeah, I mean it could be
Yeah.
everything, or even like there's one DLC content. I didn't tell
you about this because I didn't want to spend in our money. But they had some sort of business management DLC thing. Yeah. I wonder if that accesses the other properties.
Yeah,
or
that might open up more stuff.
yeah, I hope not. I hope not. I hope that's not how it. I'm not even gonna look into
Man, John
it.
Campia talks about all the time that the worst thing that's ever happened to video games, and the reason he stopped playing them is DLCs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just don't
Especially
buy
when you
them.
charge me $70 for the game.
You can just don't buy them.
Games that are great without the DLC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I played Skyrim for like half a decade now, and I've never done a single DLC.
Yeah, but there's some games that almost require a DLC.
Oh man, then those games.
Those games suck.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure. But a lot of the big name games, like the big ones, it's all about the DLC shit. I mean, even like the little shit like Fortnite is all about DLC now.
That's true.
But that's
Right.
a free game.
True. But then, and those games he doesn't mind. But if you're gonna charge me $70 up front, and then later on, and not only that, his other argument is, and I agree with this one 100%, is these games are like half finished when they come out, and then they like use us
Fix
as
them
like this
out.
beta
Yeah.
group, and then
Of course
about
they do.
8 months later, they pass through this patch, and the game's actually out.
Yeah.
Like, but I already paid $80. And I agree. This dude, where do we get one of those fucking 10 liters of soda at? That looks awesome. I just wish I drank more soda. I don't think I could. We can't even do 2 liters
Yeah,
here.
level up. Man, I haven't bought a 2-liter in probably a decade.
We bought a couple here and there for like, we'll have like, we had like a birthday party or something like that, or just stuff like, or one time we did like a pizza thing, and we just had a couple 2 liters because there was like 20 people here or whatever, but we hardly ever do.
I used to
Whenever
have
we
an
drink, we'll
addiction.
drink like
Yeah.
lemonade.
I
we
used
were-
to have an addiction.
There was a while we were bad to on Pepsi. We'd probably get a 2-liter every other day,
Yeah,
maybe
when
every day.
John Campion, like a few years ago, had like a series of like 3 heart attacks in a row. Like, and at the time, every day on his show, he drank during the show, during a 2-hour period, he drank 2 liters of Coke
Holy
in
crap.
front of all of us.
Wow.
Yep, and they're like, no wonder you had a heart attack, bro. And
Yeah.
he like changed his whole life because of it. He doesn't even drink soda now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's a lot.
That's a
dude.
lot. I
2
mean, that's-
liters daily.
It's like what I tell
excessive.
anybody, anything in moderation.
Well,
you have your favorite
He
thing.
hates
at
water,
least
and I know a
moderate.
lot of people hate water. Water is the greatest liquid
agree.
that's ever touched my tongue, man. That's a fact
Totally
to me.
agree.
And I love every version of it, especially when it's cold. But I know a lot of people that really just aren't, like, they don't like water. Like it. And I think he was just one of those people where it's easier for him to drink. But if you do that, you got to do like tea or something, like
No, you need to just drink water.
Water is what you
squeeze a
buy.
bunch of lemons into it.
There you go.
You know, out of a
Yeah, if you want to be
little
more natural,
quarter teaspoon
cucumber,
of sugar
put
or
some
something.
cucumbers in there.
Right.
One of my
Some honey,
favorite-
maybe a little squirt of honey or
One of
something.
my
There you
favorite
go.
things is throw in ginger.
Yeah,
Ginger.
ginger's great.
Ginger and
There
Just
you
gotta
go.
be careful with
Hey.
it. Little ginger goes a long
Yeah,
way.
That's
ginger
true.
goes a long way.
Yep. Just like with that peppermint, which I used to do all the time. I
You
put
put
peppermint in my
pepper in your
water,
water?
and it was great.
Sure, that's great for your
何
teeth
十年
too.
も前に広域財団が買収したと聞いてはいたがな。
日だまりの城か。
Stomach issues. There you go.
So, do you get to change their outfits and stuff, or they kind of just who they are?
So they're who they are, but in the battle sequences, you know how like the bad guys change?
Yes.
Whenever you change your job, your outfit's tied to your job.
Ah, I see.
さっき
So,
書店で会ってた
So the higher up you'll get, like now you're in a suit now because you got
So
it.
we'll have to change our
Were you already in a
actual
suit?
job
Yeah,
in
this is
order to
how we
change
have
the
always
costume.
Yeah, I'm really hoping we get to the job aspect because
Well,
the
how does
first
the
thing
job
I'll
work
do-
for the 3 of you? Do all 3 of y'all get the job?
So
He's gonna
there's
find a
a
different job.
yeah, so there's the job that's
Oh,
part of the
sweet.
storyline where it's this, but once we get to a point, I can go over to Hello Job anytime, and like I said, the job works more like a mage. It dictates what powers you have. So what I want to do immediately when we can do it is I'm going to make Ichiban a breakdancer.
Just to show you how hilarious
Oh,
it is.
it's amazing. And
Yeah,
the whole
I've seen
time
games
he's all
like this where like
Oh,
they'll
it's
do
the
like
worst.
crook,
Oh,
and
it's
the crook is like he's good at breaking in the
Yeah, like
shit.
it's
Yeah.
usually a
And this
thief
and that,
or
yeah.
a warrior
I've
or
seen
a
games like that, and I've
ninja.
always thought, wow, those look cool. And you can get all the way up to like Mob Boss, you know, where you're running like strip clubs and shit or whatever.
Well, this one you can it accesses them at different levels. The higher you can get different ones. But you know, some of the lower ones end up being your more powerful ones, and you actually end up wanting to level that specific job higher.
That makes sense.
Because you have a character level and a job level in this game.
I see.
So if you stick to one job, you get the level up, and
Yeah.
you'll try out all the other jobs, and you'll end up going back to.
And you know, the game, because it's a game, there's this one part in it where we meet this ridiculous, because everything's ridiculous, costume guy who's a superhero that recruits us to be a superhero. And he gives us an app on our phone, and there's different things that we can do. Some are like very Spider-Man, like rescue this person.
Sure.
Some are like take down so many burglar type enemies. And some are like, you know, kill 300 enemies as this specific job. So you're like, oh, okay, I guess I want that achievement.
Right.
So I'll go switch my job. And,
Right.
because I'm a sucker for that stuff.
For sure. Same. Yeah.
But there's also one of the funniest things about
What's that group over there
particular
with the
one
shit over their head?
is finding the cats.
The
Gives
group
you some of the best
over.
rewards.
Oh,
Yeah,
right over here.
yeah,
These are
red.
enemies.
So
these
you can
are-
just roll up and fight them right now?
Yeah. So
Cool.
these are like
Encounters.
in RPGs, like random encounters.
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
These
I love
guys
those.
look pretty
Those are
strong.
sometimes my favorite parts of the game.
Whew, I don't
my
think
God,
we've
these
seen
guys are
anything.
hilarious.
Level
over 10.
14 and 12, man. Well, you guys are
You
you're
love it.
11s. I was going to say, I thought you guys were getting...
Ooh, that took him
Well,
out.
damn. I mean, I wasn't too bad. Uh-oh.
Ooh. Should I chance Namba? Try to heal him, place back on his turn? Okay, we got rid of one.
Oh,
guy.
wow. I just burned him.
We need to get this guy out of here.
So it waits for them to attack until all three of you have gone, right?
So yeah,
Not all
well,
the time,
and so you can see how the icons, you see how it says now and next, and so based on your agility, you know, that determines how quick you can attack. So it will, as you level up.
But like, if you just sit here how you are, he ain't gonna attack
Never.
you, right?
Never.
Yeah, exactly.
If I hit him into a car too, that's one cool thing is he'll take damage from the car.
Oh wow.
Yeah, if he gets run over.
Oh, that's right. I really needed to heal Namba. I'm an idiot. Why didn't you help me? Okay, let's use an item here. Let's do something. Where's Namba at? Alright, let's give him this Bento, this poor Bento. Oh man, he called for backup.
Waving people over.
Yeah, he just called for backup. Might be able to hit the guy behind him. Ah, not quite. So you could double damage if you run into people, stuff
see.
like that.
So you were trying to run through both of them?
Yeah.
Did you get guns and stuff? Or
I've seen
swords?
enemies use guns, but yeah, swords, hammers. Again, it depends on your job.
Right.
So if you want to use a sword, you have to assign your guy to be, what is it, assassin? I think it is.
Samurai.
Hitman. That's what it is. Might be able to get a point.
Sweet. I love that
Rank up.
smoky color that comes off of them when you...
Oh,
Kev
when
asked,
you-
is it only turn-based because you have a party in this game and other Yakuza games you don't? I don't know. Do you have a party in other Yakuza games? or
You
are
don't
solo?
have a party.
Yeah. So they just went. Oh yeah, wasn't it they released it as kind of a joke with the turn-based element,
Yes.
and people responded really well to it.
Yeah. That's
So they
exactly
decided to actually make the whole game turn-based.
Wait, so they were gonna release it?
I also think that changed the direction in a lot of the content and humor as well, would be my guess.
Yeah, it was like really early on in
God.
development. They released kind of a joke.
Ah, I
and
see.
That's crazy.
people were like, "Oh, this is amazing," and they're like, "Fucking
Oh man, I can't believe we get to watch this again. This is gonna be fun.
Excuse me.
And also the quest base,
Can you tell me how
upgrading
to
your
get to
weapon.
the
I mean, it has
station?
every single RPG trope in the
なんだっ
book.
て
Can you tell me how to get to the station?
Do you remember this?
Oh yeah, this is hilarious.
Oh shit, it's English.
Yeah,
Alright.
reply with limited English.
Let's reply with our limited English.
ドントウォーリーえ、違うその
英語も話せないなんて勉強が足りないね。Can you tell me how to get to the station? Go! Straight! And turn right! Go, go, go! Go your way! Believe yourself!
I just love it.
Believe
They
in
screaming
yourself.
at him.
Right.
You are welcome! イングリッシュ資格検定の賜物だな。
ありがとうよすまねえ英語なんてからっきしで
And this is one aspect I love in this game, too.
礼には及びません。
So, one part
でも
as well to help advance through, like sometimes to talk to people to help advance the story or a sub-story, or you know, to be able to buy a certain weapon, you need to have a certain personality trait. And your personality traits, you got like 7 of them, and you have to level those up as well. And so, you know, like if you want to go to this underground bomb maker to get this weapon, you know, you might need a level 7 confidence. And one way to raise your personality meter is this school where you can collect certificates. And you actually have to take tests, multiple choice tests.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah, and they're all over different categories
But
depending
yeah,
on what
like you
kind of
don't
trade you
have to
want.
do those.
We're gonna do it right now.
But yeah, in fact, there
We're
is
gonna
a,
do it right
there is
now.
a
We're gonna do
Sega
it right now.
trivia test, and that's pretty
There's a
badass.
SEGA trivia test. I'm gonna do the free one. I believe there's one free one,
Yeah,
right?
that's a free one.
And we're gonna take it together.
そう。せっかくだから体験してみたらいい。
体験
First test.
この学校では今。
Did it not go well?
キャンペーンをやって
Remember, we failed our first one.
Did we? Well, we'll save it beforehand, but we'll live with the results. I don't care. This was a fun playthrough.
確かに少し興味は
Ichiban's not a smart man yet.
なら善は急げだ。ついてきなさいなさ。
Yeah, in fact, what was it? Dumbass was where we were in
Oh,
wise.
we'll check what it is real before we do anything. But first, we gotta still keep going with this cutscene because Akari has to talk about how
学校が
helplessly in love with this chick he is, and he just
ここは
acts
資格学校
ridiculous.
業界の中でもかなりの大手だからね。
Oh, he's still a diligent man, is how he's called right now.
いかりさん、
Coda, come on.
どうも。
パパ
今日も素敵ですね。
Oh,
なんちゃって
around.
Thanks, dude.
そちらの方は
Oh, wrong way.
この人ですか。この人
I
は
love
体験テストの希望者です。僕がこの僕怒りが
He
体
actually
験したん
right
です
now
よ。
looks like one of the dude's cats from this game.
なるほどね
Yeah.
気を引きたいがために俺を紹介したってことか
そうなんですか？
Oh, I
ご紹
love
介ありがとうござ
Akari's
います。
interaction
ひかり
with
さん。
her.
いやーなーに宮越さんのためですからなんつって
Oh, the voice acting.
私、本校受付の宮越と申します。よろしくお願いしますね。
なあ
Tell them to actually try.
一番手
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's fun.
それ
That's
では
fun doing
簡
this.
単に本校の説明をさせていただきます。
I was always a huge fan of the Japanese voice actors for the Dragon Ball Z series.
You know, I don't know if I've ever heard that before, because the only time I ever watched Dragon Ball Z was when I was in high school. And of course it was the English dub.
Toonami.
Yeah,
for sure.
the Toonami, without a doubt.
And you know, I never minded the English dub. I loved Goku.
I loved it then.
Vegeta and stuff, but
本気で自分を高めたい人を後押ししています。
Piccolo is definitely my favorite.
I love me some Piccolo. My 3 favorite characters on there, hands down, are Vegeta, Piccolo,
我
and
々
Krillin.
は単に資格
Well,
が
those
取
are
れば
like
いい。合格
three
すればいい
most
と考
badass
え
guys.
ている。
Right.
大切なのは資格取得をする中でいかにその人自身を磨くことができるか、人間力を高めることができ
What are
るか、
you doing? No.
そこに違う習い方を行っています。
Go lay down.
いくら資格がたくさん取れ
It's
た
so
として
funny
も
whenever
人として成
you
長できなけ
get
れば
Koda,
意味
his
がない
dog,
と考えてい
Poki's
るから
dog,
で
to
す。
leave the room. I hear this jingling from his collar the entire time. It's just so loud. Jingle, 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 jingle. And then we come settle in, and he sneaks back in. Not one jingle.
And somehow you
I do
get the
not
jingle.
hear. Yeah, he knows how to just like troll the sound of his collar. It's so funny. He's so silent when he sneaks
あ
in.
りがとうございます。では無料体験をご希望とのことで受けたまわりま
Oh,
した。
here we go. Trial
ご準備が
lesson.
できましたら私にお声掛け
Oh,
くだ
we're
さい。
ready.
無料体験を始めさせて
Oh,
いただき
Maya
ますので。
Koshi, we are ready.
Might be Mia.
Mia Koshi?
I don't know.
Well, if I'm saying Akari and that's an N with an I bet it is E. So Mia, I bet you're right. Let's do a save. Save and save and save.
Oh yeah, check your intelligence. I wanted to see if you're still a dumbass.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes. Let's see. Where's intelligence? Knucklehead. Right now we're Knucklehead. We're level 2. Our style is tasteless. Our passion is lifeless. Our confidence is pushover. Our charisma level is repulsive. And our kindness is callous. So that's the type of person we are right now. So let's get smart, dumbass. Or knucklehead. Let's
春
get
日さん、
smart,
無
knucklehead.
料体験を始めさせていただきます。ご準備はよろしいですか？
Alright. Are you gonna help me out?
Sure.
Here, let me wait for Hulky.
Well, you can go ahead and do. Wait, or is it going to go right into the test?
It's gonna go right into the test. So let's come back here.
What kind of test is it?
I
don't
can't
what
remember
the first one is.
the first freebie test because the tests are expensive.
Hey, no, don't leave.
I'm coming.
Dang.
I did. I tried to
You
get out of
freaked
it.
Akari out.
Let's try it.
春日さん、無料体験を始め
Yeah,
させていただきます。
cannot.
Is it a drug test? Because I know everything about drugs.
それでは
Let's
ご
find
案内
out
させ
here.
ていただきますね。どの資格を受験しますか？
All right, sports tier.
Hey,
Okay.
there we go.
All right,
I know some
こ
things
ちらの
about
資格でよ
sports.
ろしい
let's
どん
try it
な
out
資格
here.
ですか？
This is great. So now we're in like a trivial pursuit.
In bowling, what are the 10 objects
Pins.
that must be? There we go. Yeah. Marathon is a track and field event that requires running a distance of 42.195 kilometers. Which of the following is the event that became the origin of the distance?
I remember this question, but
B?
I
I
think
don't
Battle of Marathon.
That sounds too generic. I'd say 1.
1. All
Try
right, let's
it.
roll
Yeah.
with
Second,
1.
try it.
All right, what is the name of the racing technique in which a vehicle rounds a curve by skidding the tires?
Drifting.
Golf is played on a course in which the golfer's goal is to hit blah 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 blah, reaching the hole in the exact
Eagle.
number.
2.
What is the term for
Oh
what
wait,
a hole
this
is?
was
3?
albatross.
Yes, because eagle's just 2 under.
That's right. That's what
And
it's
so
asking.
3.
Oh,
What
okay.
is the term
I see.
for
You're right.
And I've never even heard of this before. So
Yeah.
is that what it is, albatross?
I'm pretty sure it was albatross.
Eagle's 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they were
so-
asking for 3.
Almost
Okay.
sure that it was something.
Baseball is
stupid
volleyball.
like
The
that.
pitcher on defense's goal is to throw the ball in such a way that the batter on
Which
the
of the time is not a breaking
That's all
ball?
kinds of ways.
Which
Yeah.
of the following is
Breaking
not
ball.
So
a breaking ball?
A type of breaking ball?
a volley? because definitely a curveball and a changeup are.
Right. Yeah.
I've never heard of a slow ball, but it's definitely not volley.
No, yeah, volley, I guess.
Let's run with that. Woof.
This was down.
That was close.
Dude, what's it say we didn't use a number 2 pencil? Aced it.
Yeah, we passed.
Sweet. Does it tell us what we missed and shit? Or?
Yeah, I'll go through all that. We gotta celebrate first.
Right, of course. You got a D. Yeah!
Awesome.
We're not dull anymore.
We're so
we
passionate.
are
Now
dull.
we're dull.
We're so passionate.
All right. So
About
yeah,
that.
pins.
We do that.
This was
It was
fast.
Battle Marathon.
That just seemed too obvious.
I know, I said that. I was like, let's go with B. Wait, it seems too generic.
I thought
So
so,
obvious.
too. Yeah, and we killed the rest.
Sure.
Albatross, there it is.
Yeah. Well,
Yep,
yeah.
2 strokes is equal.
Yeah, two is equal. I thought it was asking.
I had to
below
reread
3.
it again. Yeah.
So, yeah, and I was thinking below 3 is equal.
And so now that we've done that, that'll open up a whole world of tests we can take to
Let's do it. I like the test.
see the problem.
Yeah.
I know,
That's
they're
fun.
fun. The problem is they're really expensive, and we don't
You're
have any
only
money
allowed
right now.
to lose or
Well, what do
get
you
one
get for
question
passing?
wrong.
You
That
get this,
level of stuff,
yeah,
the
that level stuff. Our charisma
intellect,
raised,
passion,
our
charisma.
passion raised,
Different tests
Yeah.
do different things. Like
Sure.
the mathematics text will do test
Intellect.
intellect.
you know, they have like a hazardous waste test that will do
Shit.
confidence.
Right.
I don't remember.
やってみていかがでしたか？
There's one about like fashion.
Yeah, fashion, that will give you style.
大変だったけど
Yeah.
なかなか面白かった
History, I don't know, there's a bunch of stuff. We can take a look at some.
Yeah, the history one was
We won't be
very
able to
much
take 'em,
fun.
but we can
I
take
very
them.
much enjoyed the history.
それは良かったです。人としての成長、人間力
And
の
the
育
Sega
成こ
was
そが
fun because it's true.
Oh, yeah?
こ
There's
の
the
目指す
Sega
ところ
one.
ですから。
That's cool.
もしよろ
I
しけれ
think
ば入学を
us,
検討いただけ
we've
ませんでし
put
ょうか。
a lot of
実は
hours
入
into
学は無
it.
料。
And I think we have 2 tests left.
その講座に申し込んでいただく形になります。
申し込まなければ料金はかからない。とりあえず入学しといて損はないわけだから入学した方がいいよ。宮越さんのためにもするんだ。さあさあさあ。
ったく分かったよ
Time is now.
俺も人間としてもうちょっと成長してみてえからな試しに入学してみるわ
ありがとうございます。一緒に人間力を伸ばしましょう。
So it's getting late, yeah. We're gonna go in for another 30 minutes.
受けたいコースがありましたらいつでも。
分かった
Yeah, volleyball.
そうです。
We're definitely having this. Except for this.
Oh my god, Akari is so
それな
awkward
ら
in front
資
of
格
her.
取得数50を超える資格のプロのこの僕
Because he's master of 50 plus certificates.
お前が
わあ、ひかりさんにサポート。
もちろん宮越さんが喜ぶ顔が見れるんでしたらもじゃもじゃ頭のおっさんのサポートの一つや二つ大したことはありませんよ
God, just his acting. Yes, his inflections. It's just.
ですが、
I love it so much. He's such a great character in
詳
this.
しいので、すごく頼りになると思いますよ。
You actually, throughout the game, not only do you have an access to a job pool, and I guess maybe kind of an RNG-driven job applicants for the business management, but some of the sub-stories introduce you to characters that you can eventually hire, and this is one of them. And is he our best character in business man? He might be. He's definitely top 2 or 3.
はい。
Yeah, he's the best.
それじゃあ春日さん、今後とも
Awesome. Oh, here. We'll take a look at the tests. We can't take any of them. Because we don't have
新
any
し
of
い
the
資格に
money.
チャレンジできるようになりましたよ。
But yeah, sports, underworld studies. This is like where he lives.
That's about the game, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
animal science,
Animal science is
SEGA,
awesome.
music,
Proficiency, that's cool.
nutrition, hazardous materials, flag
Flag
master.
master.
Just about world flags. And then you can, yeah, you can unlock more of these.
またいらしてくださいね。
Very cool stuff. And the music's pretty cool too. Alright. There is one thing that we gotta do before we do end. So maybe I will do that now.
do have a little bit
If
of
you
money.
take a cab, you'll open one up.
The problem, the only cab I can take it to, you're right. So one aspect with this game too is yes, there are cabs, but you can't really access them until you use them. So since, oh man, I'm gonna have to fight these guys. That's alright, I do need levels.
Will they fight you if you just run up on them?
Oh yeah, like
Okay.
yeah.
That's like Pokemon. That's exactly how Pokemon works. Like, so if you walk too close to a Pokemon,
Yep.
he'll just attack you.
That's exactly how it goes.
And it does that thing like it's just into you where it like ropes you in, like you.
See the poser guy rapping there?
Yeah. So he's got a microphone.
Man, and we don't have any more MP. He just robbed us of all our MP. So we can just do our basic attack. Freaking brothers. That was terrible. That's alright, got him down. Need some mega swing. Let's mega it up. Oh. I think I got a little bit of collateral damage there for that other guy, hopefully. I'm not doing great. I wonder if there's a restaurant around here. Good, he's out of here. Hey, that's a sub. Thank you.
Radman!
Radman! Yo, Radman! Alright, we got the birds.
Radman.
That's Radman. Radman. Alright, let's get him out of here. We'll use his cash to take the cab home. Oh, $5.50. God, that's barely anything.
Is that how much a cab costs?
I don't know how much this one's gonna cost. It depends on the
Like
distance.
$7.50.
Yeah, I think just to get in this cab,
$7.50.
it's gonna cost us $7.50.
The base fare is $7.30.
Yeah.
Jeez.
それでは出発
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's like $7 maybe.
$7.30, really.
I usually just put a decimal to
I don't know how
numerals
accurate
and
that is.
I don't know how
but
accurate that is either, but in my mind it
Makes
kind of
it
makes
easy.
sense. Because you go to this burger place and it looks kind of like a high-end fast food, and you know their burgers I guess is $7.
10,000 yen or 7,000 yen, and you're like,
So it might not.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's like
you
$7,
put the decimal there and then split it in half.
Right.
So maybe it's only $3
nah,
for that.
it's usually about,
I don't know. Does anyone in chat know about yen?
conversion rate
Conversion.
to US dollar. Because we're too lazy to actually look it up.
I'm playing a game. How can I look it up? Oh, I should just do this. I was gonna go to a restaurant, but for free, I can just health up right over here. Let's just go do that. Bum, bum, dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. Let's use our health machine. Oh. Bum, bum, dun, dun.
So $1 US equals 109 yen.
So it's a
So
little
it's
so
just a little more.
so yeah, so the
valuable
decimal
than your
isn't too
decimal.
far off. So it was actually a pretty good
So
guess.
it's actually closer to almost 110.
Yeah. So that was actually a pretty good guess of just
Yeah.
putting a decimal point.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm proud of
Just a
myself.
lazy conversion, 100 yen.
Hey,
$1
I'm
US.
all about lazy strats. Let's get that right off the bat.
Yeah, it's the speed strat.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd call speed strats the
Speed,
lazy
speed
strat.
conversion strat, I'm saying.
Nothing. How lame. Alright. Let's go to the movies. Let's go to the show. Get out of here, Pokemon. Let's fight the easy guys. Wait, unless that's the movie theater. Okay. I definitely want Key to see the movie theater stuff.
So as you walk into those areas of the map that are empty, they become clear?
Yeah, absolutely. Sweet. Yeah. So
I was like,
you can kind of see how,
you see that? The
how
movie,
big it is.
The movie poster?
Oh yeah, we're going over here.
Japanese Jaws.
Let's hear what their conversation is. Office Alone looks hilarious. Let's go see it. The Vintage Film Theater. Alright, let's...
よく寝たわ。よくわからん昔の映画に心地いい低音。そして絶妙なシートの硬さに暗い。
Man, there was a movie poster back there that had a number on it, and it looked like the 300 movie poster, but it was a different number.
Well, I think, you know, they're obviously nods to movies,
right.
So yeah, I could see them doing something like that.
Right there, yeah, that's totally...
The one over to the right over there?
Yeah.
That's gotta be like Jaws or something.
Wedding Rings? Lord of the Wedding Rings?
Oh, that's funny.
うちは安眠施設じゃないってのに失礼しちゃうよ、ほんと。
Actually, the music during this one is so good. I like this part.
Old Cinema Paradise.
あ、お兄さん、よければ映画見ていきませんか。時代を彩った数々の名作映画を上映していますよ。
It's a mini game. The whole kind of joke is that he falls asleep during these movies, and so we got to keep him awake.
Yeah, try to stay awake.
そうなったらなんか申し訳ないっつうか。大丈夫ですよ。古い映画イコール難しい映画ということはありません。SF や恋愛、サスペンスなど馴染みやすいジャンルの映画だって数多くあるんです。最新の映画に負けずとも劣らないくらいの迫力や手に汗握るシーンの数々がたくさんあります。CG がない時代の映画なんて本当にセットを大爆発させたりしているので迫力の質も違うんです。それが逆に新鮮っていうか、そんな感覚がきっとあなたを成長させてくれますよ。
Like a million years afterwards. That's funny.
そういうもんか。それにしてもあんた本当に映画が好きなんだな。目がキラキラしてるぞ。まあ仮にも名画座の支配人ですからね。今この多様化した時代を生きる人たちに昔の名作映画に触れてもらって少しでも感動を与えられたらと思うんです。忘れられた名作ってちょっと寂しいじゃないですか。エンターテインメントである以上仕方ないことかもしれませんが、時々はそんな映画を思い出してもらいたいんです。
God, I swear this guy sounds like me talking.
それでこの映画座ってわけか。はい。この海猫座は老若男女それぞれが感動を体験できる場であってほしいんです。まあ中には眠ってしまわれる人もいますが。そうだ。せっかくの機会ですし、ぜひお客さんも見ていってくださいよ。
Alright, let's stop talking about it. Let's do it.
初回はサービスしちゃいますよ。
Yeah. Let's go.
ええ。まずは海猫座の良さを知っていただきたいんです。
Heck yeah, we will. Watch it.
じゃあせっかくだし見ていこうかな。かしこまりました。それではご案内。
Oh, that one over on the right? I can see that. I think I said right last time, but I meant left. Yeah.
これから上映するのはロボットコックという
ロボコック
向けアクション映画の
Robo Cook. Yeah.
half culinary drama, half gunslinging action. Yes.
I wish this movie was
We
real.
need to direct this.
Yes,
We need to produce
Robo
Cook.
Yes, very good.
Yes. We need Tony Leone. He's Robo Cook. That's the only way we get this done. And we definitely have to hire that dude to do the voice in a world.
Nice. The trailer's more important than
For
the
sure.
movie.
You don't even really need the movie if you can get the trailer together.
上映中の居眠りなんて手のほかですからね。
Alright, no
素晴らしい
sleeping.
映画を制作してくれた方々に
We must show our utmost respect.
Like, damn, dude, you didn't say you was gonna sit next to me the whole time. and
Oh,
shit.
look how empty it is. And he's
Yeah,
like,
right.
I'm right here.
もったいないです
You
よ
know, let's get a little breathing room.
おう
A little buffer zone.
No buffer zone with this guy.
Yeah, no buffer zone.
やべえとは言いつつこの空間妙に居心地が良くて
That's how Alicia is in movie theaters. She would just
Just get too comfortable.
pass out.
無限にするわけにもいかね
Almost every movie we go to.
えダメだ
Well, like he says, he puts you in this big dark room. And,
Cool.
Oversized chair.
They
yeah.
got recliners now, most of them.
Yeah. They're just asking you to fall asleep.
Yep. It's like, come nap for 2 hours. Get away from the world. Eat some popcorn. Take a 2.5 hour nap.
That's so
3.5 if you want to see Endgame.
Oh. Intermission during that?
No, there should be though.
Hey, there was no intermission during the extended edition Lord of the Rings.
I support it. Bring back intermissions.
Yeah. If they're that long, I think there should be an
Barry
intermission.
Lyndon has an intermission.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, even with it out, like, some of the great filmmakers
Yeah, this is so great.
used intermissions
Yeah.
as like really cool moments.
It gave you a time to collect yourself, go to the bathroom. I mean, we're not robots here.
Right.
And so we got these sheep trying to
But it
lull us
gives you
to
the
sleep.
ability to also kind of give this like maybe like a cliffhanger or something before we
Oh,
go to the intermission. You know,
absolutely.
so,
Yeah.
right?
Absolutely. Oh, in fact, you know, you actually came to And You Shall Learn to Balance.
Uh-huh.
And that's one of my favorite pre-intermission. I mean, it's really hard, but it was like one of the most emotional,
Oh yeah.
like traumatic moments on right before intermission. And so it's like that. One of those is like, I love those because you can't even really enjoy the intermission because you're just left with this devastating thoughts, and you're just like,
Right.
let's just keep going.
Or like I know Hitchcock would like before the intermission, like before it would start again, he would like basically read a synopsis of his next movie or whatever, like a trailer basically, like
Just to keep them kind of in
yes,
the same
right,
line
exactly,
frame.
exactly, yeah, for sure.
Smart man.
John Campion talks about that in movie trailers, A Love Story. That's how like the first version of the trailers really was that.
Yeah.
Was Hitchcock and some of those people coming out and going, come next, you know, for this, you know, spooky man, and he has like actual clips of him, and it's just so cool, you know.
Oh yeah, some of those early trailers are so bad.
Well, they're not even trailers; they're just the ones I'm talking about. Is just
Oh
like
sure, I just mean like the
for
early
sure.
trailers when they finally
Yeah.
did start making trailers.
Yeah. Hey man, some modern trailers are just terrible as hell.
Yeah, I can't argue that.
It sucks. I mean, trailers should not be a. Trailers shouldn't be a thing, man. I mean, I understand
They
that it's a
hype up
marketing
music
tool,
and
right?
movies, yeah.
Shane, that's one of the things he does on his YouTube channel is trailers. He makes new trailers of really old films that have shitty trailers.
I just find that a lot of times the trailers should be
Oh, you
I
did the
hit the
chicken!
a lot of
keeps me awake.
will end up ruining the
The
movie for
restore.
me, and I just can't stand that.
Yeah. When they show too much, I'm
Yeah.
very apprehensive when it comes
The
to
whole
trailers.
story in a 2-minute.
Oh, I love watching those trailers because then I'm like, well, thanks.
That's it.
I
I
don't need to
watched it,
watch
right?
I don't need to watch the movie.
Or the worst is like you're scrolling like a year later, and you're like, "Wait, have we seen this? Nah, we haven't seen it.
Oh, you're
no,
like, no, I'm pretty
we've
sure
seen
it's
this.
that.
You watch the trailer and you're like, yeah, because remember at the end, it turns out she's got the book in the thing, and then it happens in the trailer, you're like, wait, we've only seen the trailer. That's the worst.
That's so funny.
That's the worst. I'm remembering the trailer.
It was a memorable trailer.
I guess.
Signs of a good trailer.
Yeah, it's memorable because the whole fucking plot of the movie was discussed in a 2-minute
Sometimes
segment.
it's very super surprising. You know, it is super surprising that they'll go, like they'll, you know, yeah, right.
I mean, I also don't want the other thing like that Ryan Gosling movie, Drive, where they market it as this like cool action guy, you did it, and then it was like a complete opposite film. Like
They don't care about selling you on what it is. They care about you rushing
Sell
to
it,
the theater.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
なんとか
But yeah, we
it's a
can
marketing
unlock.
tool.
Yeah, and so now in this mini game, we can unlock different movies, and it's just that same mini game over and over where you do it, and it gets harder.
Kind of like
Where the
whack-a-mole in a way.
Yeah, absolutely.
この名画座がなければ
Yeah, but if you
この先をずっと見る
don't
ことはなかったんだ
accidentally hit the button on the chicken or rooster or whatever it is, I think it's a chicken,
Yeah,
right?
he'll help
But
keep
then
you
he'll
up.
actually help, he'll like blast you, like a horn or something, he'll blast you with.
他にも映画や
It'll
ってる
kind
み
of
たい
give
だ
you a
し
boost.
これからもまた時間を作ってきて
But
みる
if
とす
you
るか
hit the chicken,
And it's also a good
it makes you
way,
more tired.
like if you need to build up some of your personality points, like specifically style. The more movies you become, like you watch here, you become a film buff, and then you
I
become,
see.
you know, yeah, and that gives you style points.
That's cool.
お前が寝るんかい
Respect the classics. Too funny.
And there's an old lady in the lobby that will give
Oh,
you
she'll give us cookies. Well, let's see where this hits us. And yeah, it is getting that time, so
Yeah,
we'll.
just
It's a
about
good
that
stopping
time.
point. Another great Sega Saturday. Oh my God! Obviously,
almost.
it starts.
It's
streaming.
getting into Sega Sunday.
Some people it is Sega Sunday, you know.
Yep, for
In
sure.
fact, tomorrow we do have the announcement,
We
right?
do. The Sega 16, which is a race of 8 Sega Genesis games with different goals for each game. That game list is announced tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And we'll go through and we'll check out the list. And that race
He's gonna
is
make me
October
play 'em.
16th. Yeah, I'm going to have Shanna play them.
Blind.
Blind. She's never seen the list or the game. I mean, she's might have seen the games. I have no idea.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Tomorrow.
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 Sega 16. Yeah,
Sega 16. So that, yeah.
Misleading. Only 8 games.
Only 8 games. Originally it was 16, but it's a 16-bit system.
Right,
Yeah,
it's the
I know, I'm
same. It's the
teasing.
same.
That's how we got skirted
That's
around
how you
it.
got away with it.
Last Sega 16, it was 16 games.
Yeah.
Well, it's
And-
8 games, but 2 times the fun. So
Right,
that's
yeah.
16.
Well, originally we did do
There you
16
go.
games for the race. This is our
Yeah,
second
the
year
last
doing
one
it.
I see.
And for the Master System race, we decided to only do 8 games. And it just felt better doing less games. And it kind of gives you a way to make longer goals too. And you can kind of explore the game a little bit more than just play
yeah.
the first few levels and move
I
on to the
see.
next game.
16 is a lot of freaking games, man.
16 is a lot of freaking games. But,
8 is a
It
little
seems
fun.
more manageable.
yeah.
I'm excited to see the list.
Yeah. Did I save? I'm pretty sure I did. I did. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you tomorrow. And also our last Sega Saturday next week. Peace out, everyone. Have a good night.